Hey guys, here it is, the final review video of the Arma ADX-10. Now I'm sure some of you, of the few that actually watch my channel anyways, were probably getting a little impatient waiting for it to get uploaded. And the reason is because after I did the running video, I had a little mishap. When, the night after the running video, I took it up to a friend's house to show it off to him a little bit. And I had a small power slide into the tire on my pickup. It's not a very big, it wasn't a very big hit, it was just slide bump. And I start, rolling it away a little bit, just driving it away, and all of a sudden the tire right here falls over. The reason being is found out the rod arm snapped here, and somewhere in my friend's driveway the dog bone got lost. So I was thinking that's quite a bummer. And my first thought was, alright, well, I'll start looking up the parts on ADX-10 Hobbies, because Arma parts currently, some of them can be found on an online site like ADX-10 Hobbies already, or in some hobby shops, but only some of the only some of the parts are available, like on ADX-10 Hobbies. I think the rod ends were available, but the rods and the dog bone weren't. I'm not sure. And it said they were still on pre-order until later in October. But then I remembered about the 2-year warranty that Arma has on these things. So I write into their warranty department. I tell them what happened. It was only a slight bump. Nothing should have broken from that, but the rod arm did. And because of that, I need to get a new rod arm, a new rod end, and a dog bone. And I was wondering if you guys could send me the parts instead of me shipping in the whole kit. And I got a response. They asked me what my shipping address was. And I told them that, and they got back to me and told me, okay, it's this part, this part, this part. Your replacement order has been filed. And I'm not really complaining about the shipping time, but minusing Columbus Day, because that was a holiday, it was about 8 business days to get here, which to some people would be a little too long, but I was patient, and the parts finally got here just today. So we got the rod end parts tree. They couldn't send an individual rod end, so they sent this whole thing. And then the individual dog bone cup, and the rod end and the rods. And that was good. So we got our invoice here. Amount due 0.0. Let's look at that. All charges have been covered under the manufacturer's warranty. So, gold star on their customer service. That was a good thing they covered all that absolutely free. So I'll be getting those parts on it, and I'll probably run it again. Now, at this point, I can't really speculate on component durability and quality, because while this one part did break, I did notice something. So, oh no, there we go. That little piece of the rod that's in there, it wasn't inserted straight. It was all crooked and cockeyed. So I'd have to say that's probably what caused the part to snap. So the actual part's durability I'll probably just post up later after I've run it a little bit more and got more of a feel for the kit. But after in some time though, I'll probably be selling off some of these parts. And it's a good kit, everything works just fine. The brush setup, it's a short run with this battery, and plus the ESC heats up pretty quick. So short runs, you'll probably want to upgrade to brushless eventually anyways. Go to a site like Hobby Parts or Nitro RCX or Hobby King, you'll probably get some pretty cheap brushless setups, but yeah, it's still a pretty good kit. And just before I end this video, a couple things. First of all, while this is a good kit, I will be selling off a few non-essential parts, like the radio, the tires, and maybe the brush system. Now, all these parts are good. The radio's good, third channel works, the handle rotates, the dual rate adjustment works, trim settings work, channel reversing works. I found out it even has a failsafe, which I've confirmed works, and the third channel works, which is this triangular yellow button on either side, not just on one side. Now the reason I'm selling these parts is namely for a build I'm doing. I'll show you that in just a second. But between that build and some of my classes at school that are taking up a lot of my time, my channel's probably gonna go quiet for a little while. Here is the build that I just mentioned. I am building a better computer. Trying to do these videos on a netbook is not fun, and I'm very limited with what I got for Windows Movie Maker, so I'm gonna get this thing built, get a decent computer going, something that can both play games and do decent videos. So once I get this built, I'm gonna get better video editing software. I'm gonna test around different programs to see which one isn't expensive for one, but also which one just works decently and isn't a hassle to use. And as long as it's better than Movie Maker, I'll consider it. And then I'll get an HD camera, so no more 480p videos. I know it must be killing you guys watching these and on a 480p camera. And I know I gotta upgrade. This thing's like 3 years old, and even you see it right now, the focus doesn't want to steady. That's how old and worn out this thing is. It has a mind of its own. So I'm halfway there with the build. Selling off these parts that's what's gonna help get the build going along smoother and faster. So if the channel, if you happen to notice that the channel goes quiet, just know that that's the reason why it did, because I just got other priorities right now, and for the time being my RC stuff will have to go on hold. But other than that, I'll probably see you guys probably within the next month or two if things go along quickly. Other than that, talk to you guys later.